with the S on my chest. All right, I'm a drop this little thing on you guys. I um I am going to do. I'm gonna just tell you guys. Let me bring this up right quick, please. Up, up, please up, up. All right, hit that. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome. Hey, listen. Like always, man, I gotta tell you guys. I gotta break things down to you guys about women. Give y'all my perspective and where I'm at with these things now. This is my schedule. This is what the VA sent me. So if you see November 3rd, November 6th, November 7th. So I was at the VA today again, y'all. And then I got to go back on the 19th, and then it jumps all the way to May 1st. But I have to go to get the root canal. So I'm my apology. I think I had three consultations today. They got pushed back, and so I'm gonna actually do those consultations tomorrow. So if I had a consultation with you today, uh, look out for me calling tomorrow. I get up and I'm trying to think that I could mix in um, going to go do my appointments and then coming back and getting back to work. It doesn't work for me, man. 2.5 hour drive each way. Honestly, it throws me into a coma. I came home, took the dogs out on a long walk before I left. Came back, took them on a long walk. Then I had another appointment I had to go to this afternoon. So, all right, got that out the way. So, what's up, y'all? Glad you guys could be here. Appreciate you for being here. If in fact you're new to the channel, please by all means hit that subscribe, please. So I want to break something down to you guys this evening. I want to break something down to you guys this evening, and I want to say this because if you got a son, um, it's just something you need to understand. Um, it's just something that you need to understand, and it is 100% pure grade A facts. Okay, just what it is. Um, Nothing else. Facts and nothing else. Um, Uh, so, first of all, I want to say again, thank you guys for being here. If you're new, you're just filing in. Glad you're alive. Thanks for the content, Chris. Great stuff, my man. Appreciate that. Um, um, I always appreciate it when you guys come here and leave your compliments. I try to jump on this thing, back jumping on this thing every night at between 8 and 9 p.m. Of course, nothing scheduled. I ordered a pizza. Honestly, Friday is my eat whatever I want day. I went back to, so I ordered a pizza. It came in, this and all that. I gobbled it down, gave my dogs the scraps. Now here I am. So I want to break something down to you guys tonight, though. But again, man, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I want to thank you. I want to say something to you guys here tonight. Why what I'm talking about. How what did I say? I have no interest in these things called women. I have no interest in them. I'm gonna tell you something about American women. And again, individuals think I'm married because they see I wear a wedding band. I just like diamonds, honestly. When I got my CNA license, CDL license, every time I've reached a milestone in my life, I brought some stones. Of course, high school, CDL, CNA. When I got my CNA license, I'm always buying, like I said, stones when I reach a milestone. But I'm not married. I'm very much single. But I'm gonna tell you guys why I am pretty much scared of women, American women. Not nervous around them. I'm pretty much scared of them. I was walking my dogs today, right? And it was three of the creatures together. And if you don't know, it's always three of them is always an issue. So um, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Fact says your perspective and insights is priceless. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate you guys for being here tonight. Honestly. So I was walking my dog today, and it was three creatures, and I started the street. I started to turn down. Instead of turn down, I started going straight. And one of them was like, "That dog better not bite me." I was nowhere near them. Nothing. I was nowhere near them. But this is what they said. People, I'm gonna tell you why. I have no interest in a black an American woman, much less a woman of color. Why I have no interest? Couple of things. Number one, when you look at a booty out nigga, they look like a booty out nigga. When you look at a bank robber, they look like a bank robber. Women come in all. Women are all the same, but have 1,000 looks. That woman that's, I had to go, you know, I had to go to the motor vehicles today, and it was one in there. I thought she was nice, but she was like, "Walk over there, go over there." Don't just mean. They can dress. They can have on $1,000 suit and look mean. A black woman can be wearing $1,000 suit. A chick can have on a $2 outfit, and they'll have the same attitude. It's not like this with nothing else. You're not going to find the quality of a Mercedes in a Hyundai, but these women are the exact same. And because of that, I know that it don't matter what one I date, the class or whatever, I know what I'm getting. I'm getting the sisterhood. They're all the same. They're all interconnected. If you can understand that, then you would have an out plan. And my out plan is, um, I'm moving. I'm getting out of the US. And I'm not doing that thing where somebody say, "Hey, look, go get you a girl and bring her back here." It's the soil. It's the attitude. It's the tone and temperament of here in America. But um but I am not going to um I'm not going to wonder. I'm not. It is just, again, a bank robber wears a ski mask. A thug, a booty out nigga, got his pants off his ass. Um, Black women, you can meet one with $1,000 designer suit on, and she'll have the same mindset, mentality, and attitude of the chick with a $2 outfit on with 10 kids by 10 different dudes. And you're gonna run into the "I'm a bad bitch" at some point in time. You're gonna run into it. You're not gonna be free. You're not gonna deal with. I remember I was dating this chick about 4 years ago, and she wanted me to go to, she was living with her some chick that was driving her car and everything because her license was suspended. So she couldn't register her car. So the girl she was living with was driving her car. I'm like, her license is suspended. Why are you letting her drive your car? If she have an accident, you're not going to be able to get, they're not going to cover it. But that's what happens when you try to add uh, testosterone to the world of estrogen. And I remember one time she was like, "Could you go get my brother from the train station at 5 o'clock on a Friday?" I said, "So 5 o'clock on a Friday, you want me to go into Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Virginia Beach area?" I said, "Why you can't? You let the girl drive your car? Why you don't send her to go do it?" And it's like that's the shit that I'm talking about. It's like pass the task off. Even when I first met her, she gonna go walk up to my car and take a picture. I said, "Yo, what the fuck is that all about?" I said, we ain't doing this thing here. We don't do this thing where I'm the bad guy and y'all gotta take pictures of my plates and all that. Another story. But um, here's what I mean when I say you don't deal with them from an individual. Her brother said that gave me an address. Her brother was giving her an address, and she was relaying it to me. One address was a 7-Eleven. The other address was it was a 7-Eleven. The other one was a auto parts store. I said, "Yo, what is this? This and all that." I said, "No, we ain't doing this." I said, "You have him get to you whoever you can." She got an attitude with me, but when she got an attitude, she was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Oh, what the fuck you trying to go Nicki Minaj on me?" I said, "Oh, you Nicki Minaj now?" Never spoke to that chick again. She sent a cop over to my house for 2 days in a row for a wellness check. 2 days in a row. This is how it is when you deal with these things. I am scared of American black women. I'm scared of them. You'll never be in good with them. You'll always be at their mercy. I, you can you listen. You can get them to talk about the bad quality of a car. You can get them to talk about landlords going up on a rent. But the second you say, I got done wrong by my ex girlfriend, nothing. Why, why would I want to be around that? Why would I want to invite that in my life? Why would I want anything to do with that? Why would I want anything to do with that? Why would I say to myself, I think I met a good one? Think about this. Why would I say I met a good black woman? She is independent, not in that independent bullshit, but she is independent in her thought process. They're all connected. They're all connected. They're all Democrats. They all the gems that we hear on social media that are talking against these individuals. I'm gonna get their names and I'm gonna mention them because I send them, I tag them in my videos when I post them. I know one is Chevy, one is Rican something, Rican mommy or whatever, and then there's another one. She's a little heavy set and she got these glasses. She looked real funny, and she just one day she did a video and was like, "I don't have a man, I don't have a man, so don't try to come for me." Blah 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 blah. And I just like supporting her videos. I always go like her stuff. But those are some very rare individuals on social media that they are truly one in a million, like one in a million. When you hear women of color talk specifically about the trash antics of women of color, one in a million. And I mean that. I mean that. I came up with the conclusion now. I understand it to be as I stated. I know what I'm getting, and I'm not getting somebody that's going to love me. I'm not getting somebody to support me. Is this not just women of color? Of course, it's not. It's all women. I'm just I date black women, um, but I'm telling you, and I will tell anybody. Um, America has set the stage for uh, what we get in women. America has set the stage. These women here, their religion is the twisting of legal narratives. That's the women in America. When Lenny Kravitz made the song American Woman, and he said, "Get away from me, American woman, just let me be." You know, they all of them are expert at the legal process to destroy you. Right quick, I had a woman tell me she wanted a prenup. Now she was on the beneficiary of her grandmother if anything happened. Now she lived in Cleveland. Anybody that knows Cleveland know you can go in Cleveland and get a house for $50,000, for $40,000. You can get out of here. I had a house in the Poconos, 25-foot high ceilings, open floor plan sitting on 2 acres. But this woman that owned a $40,000 house telling me, retired military, $300,000 house in the Poconos. two acres. At that time, 3 cars, the Audi V8 Quattro, my 6 Series, and I had my company van. I had a company. What's going on, Deshaun? I see you. Again, retired military, and this chick that worked for the Cleveland Clinic, and the only thing that she had of value was the hopes that her grandmother die and her kids don't fight her for the property, but she was on the receiving end of it. But she gonna tell me she wants a prenup if we get serious, if we get married, she wants a prenup. So I said, okay. Now I'm gonna tell you what I learned when creatures talk. Don't ever respond to them in the moment. Wait a week because they already when a creature tell you something, they got their rebuttal to you already along with it. After a week, they done forgot about their rebuttal and they done went back down to the normal perspective on things. But when they pick a topic, they say, I want him to pay for dinner. Well, he a bum ass motherfucker. That's why he should pay for dinner. They think of all these counters in their head. So the second she say, I want you to pay for dinner, you say, why should I pay for dinner? She gonna regurgitate. But if she say, next week, let's go out on a date. And she say, I want you to pay. Say, okay. But then at the time of the date, say, well, I gotta pay. She won't, because they think of things in repetitive. They think of things over and over. When a woman is talking to you about something, their answers have been said in their head millions of times. This is why when you try to talk to them, they don't have nothing else to say. Everything is the same shit over and over. You try to get them outside of that and they can't do it, right? I waited a week and I said to this woman, I said, oh yeah, remember you said you wanted a prenup? What's going on, insatiable? I said, remember you said you wanted a prenup? I want one too. She said, why? I said, because if we get a divorce, you get half my shit. You know what this creature said? She said, yeah, but I didn't know that. I said, what does it mean you didn't know that? I said, 2 things. You would have found out, and then, and that's number 1. You would have found out. And I said, and reason number 2, I said, you're a woman. Your friends would have told you. So either you'd have found out on your own, or 2, your friends would have told you. I said, but what's the problem? When you said you wanted a prenup, I said, okay. That's how it is when you deal with these creatures. That's how it is. This is a real story. Like, I'm telling you, I could not believe that this woman had all this shit to say, all this kickback. After a week before that, she told me she wanted a prenup. And I knew, I said, okay, this is dumb. But I'm like, how the fuck you want a prenup from me? That's embarrassing. My sports memorabilia collection alone is worth more than her life. I'm like, all the shit that I got, and you're telling me you want a prenup? Of course. So I waited a week and said, oh yeah. Remember you said you wanted a prenup? Yeah, I want one too. Why? I said, because actually, this is what I said. I didn't just say I want one too. Here's what I said. I said, I want it. This is actually what I said. I said, I want it in our divorce that every 9 years we get a divorce and then get remarried. She said, why? I said, because that's when I said, because after 10 years, then you have entitlements to my retirement. Then that's when she said, yeah, but I didn't know that. I said, well, 2 things. Number 1, you would have found out. And number 2, your friends definitely would have told you. Like, that's just what y'all do. Y'all all connected. But honestly, I just feel sorry for anybody. Um, with the video that I made the other day about don't get married, especially to a person after 30 years old, it's just true shit. I have never, ever, I'm going to go back to that video for a second. I have never, ever seen a person, I've never seen a person over the age of 30. The woman dissolves her life, he dissolved his life, and they created life together. I've never seen that. We got to go to my church because I'm on the XYZ ministry. We got to move over here because I can't, and I need to stay close to my job. I can't move out that way because I'm close to my mom and I need to live near my mom. I didn't I didn't I didn't heard so many pathetic perspectives, but what it really gets down to is they'll never ever trust you. So why would I want to deal with an American woman under the context of it doesn't matter how great I am as an individual. They already got the pretext in their head that I am a no good person. And I'm cool with that. I got no problem with that. I'm not fighting that. I'm going to get my ass out and I'll deal with somebody in another country. I'm taking my ass to the country. I'm not going to be a passport bro. I'm taking my ass to the country. And that's what it gets down to. I'm an empath. I play off of people's energy. When I'm out and about and I'm bouncing around off these individuals' energy, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't. I don't. Especially black women. I don't. If I'm in line and there's 20 people in line and a black woman say I'm open on number two and be looking dead at me, no, you go over there. I'm not fucking. I don't want to be. I don't want to interact with black women under no fucking circumstances. And this is where they brought it to. Not one of them can say they fuck with a dude better than me, but they ain't never put me first. Cool. I don't care no more. I don't want them to put me first. What I'm simply saying now is I'm scared of y'all. Delusion is your religion. And as long as delusion is your religion, you'll never ever say anything of any substance. It'd be a matter of time. Excuse me. It'd just be a matter of time before you're dealing with one of these creatures and they snap back into being some fucking some animal antics or some nonsense that they talk. It'd just be a matter of time. A matter of time. And like I tell you guys, I'm not trying to sit back. I'm not trying to sit back. Me personally, I'm not trying to sit back and figure out anybody's energy. I'm just not. At my age, let me tell you something. The reason why I had them guys cut the trees down in the back, because I'm gonna put two small homes in the back of my property. I'm gonna put two small homes in the back of my property because when I move to another country, I really want to just keep this house, keep this in the main property. I have two tenants back there watching this main house. One of them will probably be my brother. I'll probably offer one of them to my oldest brother, um, so he can watch this house, watch the main house. But it's money, it's real estate. It's always going to be money in it. Um, and and I, I just I don't see I don't see nothing. I don't see it. I don't see it. Listen, you you should have if listen, if you never ever knew the perspective and narrative about black women, if you got any type of you don't know maybe right, listen to what listen. I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. Right, hold on a second. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for being here. All right. Check this out. I'm gonna break something down to you guys. If you ever doubted anything I'm saying, now for individuals that was here with me for the longest, I told you black women are the dumbest things on this planet. I said Roach is smarter than them. I said this. I've been saying this for years. What's that? What's that slang niggers say? I stand 10 toes deep on it. Oh no. Let me get that. Let me get that slang back. I put everything on my mama. Fuck out of here. I put everything on my mama. Wow, that's a broke bitch. I'll tell you that. I wanna do this. Come on. So so I'm gonna break something down to you guys. This is the ultimate resume of black women. If you if you don't understand black women, if you want some real understanding about black women, if you want to make one of them your wife, if you um, if you're saying, hey, they're not all that bad, if you look at the ugly guy on YouTube and TikTok, the ugly guy, if you want to just say the ugly guy, I don't know what he's talking about. He's hating. He's mad. He don't get no pussy. Yeah, whatever. No. You can't say I don't get no pussy. You got to say I don't get the dope wet. Yeah, I don't get the dope wet. You know. But if you don't understand no narrative about what I ever said about black women that you ever heard me say, just remember we had a a woman that identified as a black woman. This is why she catered to the perspective of black women. She didn't cater to Indian women like she is. Just remember, a woman that was running for president in the image of a black woman hired twerkers for her bid for presidency. Remember that. She hired twerkers. These twerk masters came in there and they was like, my butt. Oh, my butt. Big gorilla butt. Ooh, my butt. And this was for the job to be the president of the United States. So if you ever listen to me, you listen to one of my old videos and you say, Chris is kind of something wrong with the dude. He hate black women. No, I don't hate black women. You ain't never heard me say I want a white woman. You ain't never heard me say white women are better. You ain't never heard me say Puerto Rican women are better. You ain't never heard me say that. I'm just saying they the dumbest things on this planet. I get it now, and I have no interest in ever being with one. I get it. I get it. They're not. You won't like again. You won't have an individual perspective. They all have the same thing. That's why they all vote Democrat. Again, this is why when one of them was running for president of the United States of America, I want to just be clear, running for president of the United States, she thought it was okay to have individuals twerking. Yeah, that. Just know that. Just know that. Because I've been calling them dumb as I've been saying roaches are smarter than them for years now. Yeah, I've been saying roaches are smart. I said every time you turn the light on, the roach gonna run. Didn't I not say that? Let me get the big out. Did I not say that? Did I not say a rabbit will not put his nest upwind? He'll put his nest downwind. Did I not say that? Did I not say you'll never see some birds building their nest in the middle of the sidewalk? Did I not say that? Point saying they will always do things to put themselves in the best situation possible for their survival. Did I not say that? Yeah, of course I did. Here's the biggest reason, though, and this is the nail in the coffin. This is the biggest reason why, like I said, I'm moving to another country with hopes that I find me a wife, but why I have absolutely no interest, and I mean zero interest in ever dating a black woman. I don't. I watched the video today again. I saved it on my Facebook where a woman was at the store and she was buying for something, and a dude tried to talk to her, whatever. The dude got out the car, pointed the gun at him. He was like, "Yo, what?" Then the man sat down there and shot him. The girl, the car went up. She waited, and they jumped in the car, and she sped off. Now, my point in what I'm saying is, I can't find a woman to help me with my business, but the black man that's a thug, murderer, fuckboy, nigger.com, he got a girl as a getaway driver. He got one as a getaway driver. So when you're great and about handling your business and doing whatever, black women don't want to have nothing to do with you. But when you're about that life, when you're about killing niggers, when you're about killing other niggers, they'll consider themselves a ride or die. Yeah, not a die or ride, a ride or die. They'll consider themselves one of that. So they'll help you. They'll help you. But don't own a business like me. You'll get no help. As simple as that. You know, you're not going to tell me, I'm not going to ever see the perspective of good and not wonder why the perspective of good ain't knocking on my door. Well, I want nothing. Listen, every other day I take steps to make sure that by the end of next year, I'm out of here. Destination: the Philippines, Thailand, or Vietnam. I'm gone. I'm gone. You best believe it. I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gone. I want to. I want to. Vietnam don't have a retirement visa, so I like because I'm not trying to do that thing where every 90 days I got to do a visa run. I'm not trying to do that. I don't have to anyway. So um, I like Vietnam because Vietnam is the absolute. It's the cheapest. I like Vietnam, but Vietnam again, they don't have a retirement visa. So at 55 years old, get a retirement visa. The Philippines, I'm not. I'm really not liking the Philippines because I don't want to live on an island. I want to live on the mainland. Um, However, Philippines is looking good because it does have an army installation, and as a retired military, I can go on base and use the gym and all that. Still use the amenities of the military. Use the military hospital that's on base. But I already found a guy in the Philippines. He was like, "No, um, you just pay for everything, and the military will reimburse you." Um, you know, and then that's the Philippines, and then there's Thailand. I like Thailand. I do. I like Thailand. Thailand is just going to be the hardest language. But I'm getting the fuck up out of here, man. And the beautiful thing about it, I seen a 65-year-old dude. He's 65 years old. No homo, saggy balls. No homo, no homo. He went over to Thailand with saggy balls, and found a woman. Yeah. No homo, no homo, no homo, no homo. He had some saggy balls. He said he took his saggy balls over the fucking. He said he just got a divorce. I watched the video. He said he got a divorce 5 months after his divorce. He boogieing on over to Thailand with his saggy balls. I was just saying, man. I'm just saying, it's what he said, man. I'm just going by what he said. And he said, he said, he said, why not? Um, he said, why not? And he took his saggy balls over. you know, I said, man, it's like that. Yep, it's like that. So, wow. So I'm just I'm just listen. Um, you should go wherever there's going to be hope for you. You should go wherever there's hope. Whatever you want. Now, the craziest thing about life is saying that this is what I want and I'm gone. And thank God I've been in the military and I've been around the world. So just packing up and leaving, it's not hard. But me, what I want to do is I want to pay off all my bills, um, and I want to go overseas and buy me a house. I want to pay cash for the house. I don't want to go overseas and rent. I want to I don't want to rent. I'm taking my dogs with me, so I don't want no problems with it. No, you can't have dog here no more. You can't have dog here no more. No more. And I don't want to. So I want to have all my bills. So by the end of next year, everything would be, gravy, and it'd be. I'll have everything in place, so I can go. But again, dude was 65 years old. So you could be listening to me saying I'm 63. You have a chance. 63 years old, no homo, you still got saggy balls. We get that when you're in your 60s, your balls is just you got raisin balls. So once again, dude was 65 years old. He was he was divorced 5 months and went over to Thailand and found love. Yeah. So you got a chance. Don't think that you old and let anybody tell you here, you don't have a chance. What I would just simply say, this is like a 20 something hour flight, so might want to put some tape on your balls. You want to no homo, but you want to tape your balls. You put some tape on your saggy balls, and just get on the flight, man. 'Cause I don't know if you the elevation of swell your balls. You don't have swole balls. I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to give you a heads up, man. Don't get mad at me and shit. Fucking wrinkle balls, shit. Don't get mad at me, man. Ah. Hey, man. Don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger and shit. What you get mad at me for? What the hell you get mad at me for? What you gonna unsubscribe to me for? Why you gonna do that, man? Goddamn. Shit, we all gonna get saggy balls. Shit. 60 years old, fuck. Goddamn. You probably got a ring around your balls. You shit, ring around your ball, motherfucker. You probably got a cast on your balls, motherfucker. Oh shit! Fuck out of here, man. God damn it! You get mad at me for talking about something you gonna unsubscribe. What the fuck, man? Shit. I'm just kicking it real. I'm keeping it real. Who else gonna tell you this shit? Motherfucker, I said no homo, so that's the LGBT clause in that shit. I said no homo, motherfucker. Shoot. God damn. Who else gonna tell you this shit? No, you ain't gonna look down no social media thing and what happens when you take your saggy ass balls and high ass elevation. You can't get on no plane with no saggy ass balls. You got to be careful with your balls. Shit. God damn. Gosh, man. Can't believe y'all motherfuckers getting mad at me and shit. Just keeping it real, god damn it. Shoot. You're 60, man, your shit just different. Your shit hang different. That's all I'm saying. God damn. Calm down and shit. But listen, man. I want to thank y'all for chilling out with me tonight. I do. I want to thank y'all for chilling out with me tonight. Hit that consultation. I get with you tomorrow. If I had to get with you today, man, I'm gonna call your ass tomorrow, man. I'm about to motherfucking take my dogs on their night walk. This is